디 칸둘라 마이크 치대게 마이크.
아건다.
마이크.
잘못했어. 네.
Mic check. Yeah. Yeah, just leave it. Good. Frame nang lead. Is she in the frame? Q. Interview 3. What language do you prefer to do this interview?
English.
English. Okay, that's all.
You can speak Tibetan and then I'll respond in English.
Okay, you want me to speak in Tibetan? Okay, good. Yeah.
Or just mix it up and I'll speak in
Okay.
English.
We can do a little mix.
Little mix?
Or let's just do English and maybe I'll answer in Tibetan.
Okay. That's all.
되게 나 English 안
English.
맞지.
Okay. Kena ngodresh nangrochida. Can you introduce yourself? Can you please introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
nga min karere iren
Ziki Lamu Laksangda.
Okay. So digilamula we
Ziki.
Digi.
Ziki.
Ziki.
Zema Kikibu.
Oh, Zeki.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very unique name, right? Zeki. Okay. Kirang ming la khade. Wese.
Yeah.
Wese la khawane de.
Switzerland.
Switzerland ne de. Ala wese la lo khajure.
Chung.
Lo chungi de.
ngimin kan둥이 nga lo chup싱이 아니 nga 스위스라 nga 되게.
My name is Gomotunup. I'm from New York, Woodside, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm Tibetan.
Okay. Kirang ko lo ngode do dish nang thupsare. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I know what the word. Okay.
Yeah. My name is Taralatinima.
My name is Samaya Turing Zero, and I'm 10 years old. America, California.
Okay.
Yemi ma Tenzing Pelmoin ani lo Chotopin, Swiss ne.
I'm Angeli. I am 15 years old.
And I'm 14 years old.
13.
I was born in New York.
I was born in New York City, but I moved to New Jersey.
New York City, America.
My favorite occasion would probably be Christmas, Losar, and my birthday.
Okay.
Dila nge so losa ta nge kachikeka.
Maybe when we order burritos.
Kunsang ngayo ani Sunday.
Kungsen la kawiyos.
Sanyima, yeah.
Sanyima la kawiyos. Ani losar tangiwe.
Yeah.
Losar la 가르치기.
Losar la gomba chigilore. De Swiss la gomba chigire. Ani de la zo losar tangore mi mangpemdo.
Mi mangwo benyam losar tangiwes. Okay.
Losar, Thanksgiving, and my birthday.
My birthday and Losar.
So when you are with your friends, what language do you use?
Mostly English.
Mostly English.
Pögenge pamai lapso. Anzu nang la pöge mangbu gayore. Ani chunshu di kaso anzu pöge magenara amala da pala pöge ga la dere. Ani zu mangbu la ni anzu pöge sakuyore.
다 벽에 네 개침보려 왜 기랑 거?
pöge jumbo.
가르치는데.
안주 pöba i nani pöge ga machine tis kansal de shida so atis. Tis kansal shido. Pöge jumbo de machine.
Okay. So how many students are there, or how many Tibetans are
Like
there
in the whole school?
in your grade?
Oh, there's like Tibetans or like
Yeah, Tibetans. How many?
Zero.
No. So you are the only Tibetan in your grade, right? Okay. How many students are there?
40, 50.
40, 50 in your grade. Okay. 랍데 낭로라 배박 가져요래.
nga chipore mara.
기랑 집어래.
데 Asian hashi yora nande sum yora na shimpinga phewa chipore phajala.
Okay.
Most of my friends are not Tibetan, so for the majority of the time I do speak English, but sometimes when I am with my Tibetan friends, we do mix it up a little, mix of Tibetan and English.
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 Yeah.
딱 기랑 단데 벽에 약보게 그도 가르치는 컨데스션스 벽에 컨데스션스 기랑.
사실 Swiss nganzo desa Swiss la 필라타 지그래. 필라타 군데 지금 말이데 필라타 레디 가서
Sunday school.
Saturday nganzo.
Saturday. Can't Saturday is.
닐 Sunday 나 다 Saturday 샤레. 아니
랑 랍데네 벽에 장거로
Yeah, 아니 나라 nga pyoge show.
벽에 계시고래.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to talk a little bit about your family. So the first question is, what are your parents' name? It's okay if you don't want to share the details, okay? You can just skip or pass, okay?
Doma Lamo and Naung Chanjo.
And then sonam 아니 나들마.
Tawaduma.
간대.
My mom's name is Sonam Duma and my dad's name is Tenzing.
My mom's name is Sonam Lamu, and then my dad's name is Ngawang Gelson. And then my parents are from Tibet, but they were born so my dad was born in Kulaga, and then my mom was born in Odisha.
Okay, so both of them are from Tibet.
Yes.
Right? So which part of Tibet are they from?
Well, actually, my mom lives in India, but she's Kunsang. Her hometown was Mayo, and my dad's from Lhasa.
And where are they from?
Tibet.
My dad is German and Russian. My mom is Tibetan.
우창.
Ujangnerwe.
우창.
Is there any special sort of occasions or traditions that your family practice?
We do, well, on my dad's side, we celebrate Hanukkah. And then on my mom's side is like Losar and stuff.
Understand. So when you communicate with your family, what language do you use?
Normally English.
Normally English. Okay.
총중 거지도 nga tela longa ni nga te susa yung pa tela nga lo tingne tela longa tela nga gyaga tem onchi ni nga 총중 ne pajo nga kini nga pyeshilyo 그래서 pye 망식하게요.
Okay. So logic nengi para 벽에 망붙잡이니스.
네. 또 찍는 nga doa nga gyaga
gyaga le
system
yoro.
pa onchi ni pye가 그래서 pye 약보라 onchi ni nga 망실 때 kini nga pye 망식이
벽에 야가신 게 yes. Last. 스위스 랍달도 두고라. 베베 랍달 두고 말아. 베베 랍달 요 말아. 아니 그냥 베베 랍달 요초가 삼기돼. Do you wish to have a Tibetan school in Swiss?
tela 유나 약실을 신비 tela peba 망심도 tela nga tanasi tela doa peba 망은 돈치네 디망에 어서 tela 찍으면 아니 peba 망아 신기한데
Yes. Okay. 그냥 배 라나 셈라 가르레기도. When we say Tibet, what comes to your mind?
망실 빙갸
빙갸.
빙갸 망실 peba 돈치네
Tibetana mi Sambo.
미상보.
Yeah. Mi the 창마냠들이
원님들레스.
뮤직 뮤직 셴바 페바 셴바 지금 느끼나도 페바 셴만 수록 바시라 한다오. 아니
To be a Tibetan,
Yeah.
it means a lot to me. I mean, we're from Tibet. I will always be a Tibetan. You know, we have our own culture, we have our own philosophy, we have our own history. That's always going to be with me. That's who I am.
Okay.
I will always fight for Tibet.
Good. So now coming back to the summer camp experience. So was it your decision or was it your parents' decision?
It was both.
Both.
My mom offered it and I just agreed to go.
당봉을 준 토마스.
당보동이 토마스 가진.
나 콘셉트를 긴진졌어.
무슨 바라 게임쟁이 줬어.
아니 준이 밤마땅서.
응.
는 달로 좀 건드 용줘.
달로지마 권내 요엠베. 가르치네.
키우도
기우도.
김상민 닌저 빼하고도. 아니 데라 닉스 내가 쇼야 보면 익숙. 근데 야 맞아.
Okay. So have you ever felt that this country belongs to you?
India?
Tibet.
Yes.
How? Like, can you
Because
go more detail?
I'm Tibetan, right? And like, Tibet is my home country.
다님마 임베로 그냥 족보 싸워딘데 투스에.
야.
그냥 족보 수수요. 민 가래래. 민식매.
싱이요.
민라다. 레메.
Ako me kunzo la chura.
Gamer lada.
Okay. Chik pema wange.
TCV ki choboro.
TCV.
Okay, pema wange.
Samcho ko the summer camp. Dawa.
The summer camp first because it's like really fun. You get to go on like a lot of field trips and I'll get to know like things, and then like once I go to the real school I'll have like a little bit of knowledge. So I think like he suggested it, and then my mom and dad they went along with it, and I just did too.
I think it was both, but mostly I suggested it. So, and they agreed with me, so I think it's mostly my decision, but they also did it, so.
Okay.
I did think it was gonna be a lot like stricter. I didn't think it was gonna be as fun as it was. When I first, thought about coming here, I thought I was just gonna be with my friends and we would have school and then we would go back. And then I heard that we weren't gonna be in the same dorm, so then it just got worse. But then I came here and it was really nice. Everybody's nice, the teachers are nice. I like learning more about my Tibetan history, culture. I like doing the dances. I like a lot. I like the field trips. Everything here is way better than I thought.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to experience it, because as you're getting older, you're not really able to come here. So I just wanted to experience it with my friends, because they were also planning to go. So it was either I go alone or I go with my friends, so.
Okay.
Summer camp la ta anzu nang chocolate de mambo la pido, ta dinsu tia sheso. Ani iksu e ya chaso. Ani yeah. I got introduced to Tibetan writing. You'll learn traditional dances here. Buddhist philosophy, they also teach here. And we have Tibetan art where you draw like traditional, or you can draw scenery in Tibet. It was nice.
Okay. So, initially, what was your expectations?
I thought it was gonna be just learning, but it's more than that. You like go to other places and stuff.
Okay.
Kipi
Sanima. 네, sanima kishirete.
na mare anjin kipi de sa pemba.
Sapemba kachin.
anjin sa pemba lapta saira. 아니 사펜바 감수 산대지 건다 티무직다요래 건다 주주가 받다요래 yeah.
After summer
Maybe
camp.
going to like the school and like going on all the field trips,
So that's
especially
your
the tuck shop.
Tuck shop, you like the tuck shop, okay.
I think it's very fun and educational. The new people you meet here. I learned more about Tibetan culture. You got to make like Tibetan food. You got to learn how to write in Tibetan. Yeah.
So what was the expectations from this program?
At first I thought it was gonna be a little bit strict, like really strict, but it's fun when you stay here.
Okay. So what are the new experiences that you had while you are over here?
I think living with a lot of kids, like dorming or with them, because I haven't like stayed with that much kids. But they're really nice to me.
So when you look at the other children,
I think the biggest, moving to India, not moving, but coming to India was a big change. But the main thing that I learned a lot was more about our Tibetan philosophy and our history. I learned a lot of that.
Tipshe nganso ande museum la ande chiluto na ande dilande tamaje nganso museum jigjola library la ande inta la ande onchi dike buchoso.
Okay.
Like the prayers and like Buddhist philosophy and like history, language, like handwriting, and damye, goishe.
Okay.
Milamkya ani mangshi goshe.
Definitely
Basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball and basketball and cooking class.
Cooking class.
Yeah, it's fun.
How often do you bunk the class?
I don't bug them. I'm just like really tired, and sometimes I stay home.
Summer camp pikiudu anzu kimzang dedicasu kimzang bu nyamda pe chamu da shi chaidu ni kiudu kunzu kare kanela da kunzu sila sama yabu shi da jumbo da wujudu ani 상상에도 kunzu tara ya chila shuma susla dedicasu de ne che da samido.
Who are the part of the TCV? So what do you feel about them? What do you think about them?
I think they're great. I mean, they're really responsible. They get up really early to do a bunch of chores, and they're all very kind, and they have like a good attitude. You know, it's like, from here, I don't know, back in the USA, I wouldn't really do much. But when I came here, I thought it was really nice seeing all these kids are very friendly towards each other. They're family-like, no matter what. They're always helping each other. I think it was really nice.
I see how much like work they have to do, and like they have to like kind of like take care of themselves, and like they have to clean, they have to cook and stuff sometimes. So I kind of feel privileged because I don't have to do that stuff. So like I feel like privileged. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's a good habit.
So did you pick up any good habits?
Yeah, I wash my own clothes and like, like the stick cleaners. I do that sometimes.
I think people should definitely come to TCV at least once in their life. I think it'll be a really good experience. I mean, you'll learn more about your culture, you'll learn more about your history, your background, the philosophy, and not only that, you'll develop a sense of responsibility. Seeing all the kids here, they wake up, they do chores, they're so friendly towards each other. And I think it's really nice being in a Tibetan community, seeing Tibetans all the time, how they are with each other, how they interact, how they're always speaking Tibetan. I think it's all really nice, and I think it's a really good experience.
Okay.
Some of them I feel sad for because some of them don't have parents or not like wealthy enough, but most of them I think like not high, but like good. Like I don't feel any hate, nothing, because they're really nice.
So when you look at them, what do you think about yourself, like about your life? Do you think you're privileged or?
Yes. And what is that? Not in a bratty way, like I'm grateful that I'm privileged, like I'm like happy how much my parents did for me.
No? Okay. What do you think about the children over here, the TCV children?
Like some of them, like I kind of feel bad for them because some of them have no parents, and like a lot of them, like they're just sent here because like they just have like sometimes like back at home, if it's not like proper living conditions, then they're sent here. But yeah, like other than like there's other kids who like come here for fun, but
So when you look at them, what do you think about yourself?
I feel like I'm lucky. Like I have my own place. I live with my parents and like yeah.
What it means for you to be a Tibetan?
It means that I have I'm Tibetan and I wait, say it again.
What it means to be a Tibetan?
Oh, it means to be Tibetan is that like you do Losar, you do Tibetan, and like you free Tibet, and and you're Tibetan, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
So now, do you feel more connected to being a Tibetan or American?
Tibetan.
Tibetan. Okay. So since you have like a dual identity, like, have you ever faced any identity crisis?
Most of my life everyone introduced me as Tibetan.
Amala min karere Sering Yangzom, and my dad's name
is Adam's son.
Adam's son. So you are mixed.
Yeah,
right?
mixed.
Okay. And then, do you feel more Tibetan or do you feel more American?
More Tibetan.
More Tibetan. Why?
Because my mom, she makes me like wear the chukpa, go to Tibetan gatherings, do losar, and she brought me to this summer camp to learn more Tibetan. And I don't really do stuff in my dad's side that much. I mostly do Tibetan stuff.
Okay. So do you feel happy to be a Tibetan?
Yeah. I like the occasions like this summer camp program and losar.
제나 그냥 빨라 암락이 베베골라 시기도 해.
베베콜라 쉐도.
가리 시기도.
니마 감이 그래 벽에 버바사자 참아 심지 가서 누구 당여라 누구인지 참아 니마 대시게도 그래 시몬나라지 짜도는 누다 잘라든지 디줄라이도 아니
I think it's something you should be proud of and something that you should express a lot.
Do you feel more Tibetan or more American?
I feel more Tibetan.
Why?
Because Tibet, everything in my house has something to do with Tibetan. Like in our house, we have tankas. My mom sometimes reads like prayers in the mornings, and right before we eat, we do prayers. We wear tuba, and we do a lot of Tibetan stuff.
Okay.
Like the first thing I think of when I hear Tibet is well, it's kind of weird, but people set themselves on fire as a sign of protesting. So I think how much people care about our country. So that's what I think.
And how much do you care about Tibet?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
It means to have a greater sense of Tibetan freedom and freedom with Tibet. I'm not sure how to answer the question.
Okay. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word Tibet?
I think of how unique it is to be a Tibetan. There's not many Tibetans left in the world, and I'm proud to be a Tibetan.
And do you think as being a Tibetan, do you have a responsibility?
Yeah, I think my responsibility, anyone can do this, say more words about recognition of Tibet so more people can understand the situation our country is in. And
그냥 별로 중요해.
중요해
중요해. 이게 별로 두셈나 가르쳐르거든.
그러나라 리토 도디지 통에도 시간라 강만부여교 아니 추장마 장마 약만부
약만. Tibet is a country, so we have 3 regions.
Oh yeah, Kam, Amdo, Utang. Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, does anyone tell you about this regionalism?
Only, not really.
Not really.
No.
So you feel as a Tibetan,
I think.
not really as a Khamba
No,
or...
I think Kam, Amdo, Utang is different, but we're all still Tibetan, so there's nothing really different. We're just Tibetan.
Okay. And do you think it's important to know about your own culture and tradition?
Yeah, because it's in your blood and you have to respect it and be what it means.
I think more you learn about your culture, the more you feel connected about your culture. I think since our culture, they're not allowed to practice their culture in Tibet, it's good to learn about it so you can keep it for yourself and pass it down.
Summer camp je dona do del jungura ani kimsang chi la doina kimsang dibal sare.
김사 딘발 쪽으로 됐어. Okay. What do you think about the food over here? 칼라한데도.
남도 khaba khala desh. Toje tame inang.
남주 칼라 제세메.
남도 khala je same. Inang jun della la yapodo inang kha pi chawdo.
카츠오데. 아, 네네네네네. 야야. ရှင်ဘာလဲပြရွယ်
I
Why?
think it's really nice. You can see how other kids live here. You'll learn more about your culture, and you'll make new friends.
Okay. Now, finally, when you look at the other kids who are in the school, what do you feel?
I feel happy, I guess, because they all they're all friends with each other. There's no hate really between the people here. They're all really nice. They all seem happy.
So do you think it's important for your parents or grandparents to share the story about Tibet or in India with you or the coming other children?
I would definitely like to know more about it, but I don't think it's ever come up whenever I'm talking with my parents. We're always on a certain topic. We're always talking about, something that happened in our day, or, where we're going the next weekend, or because, we're a really busy family. We're always doing something every week. We always have some program. We're either going to Gompa or we're going to Connecticut to see my cousins or something like that.
Okay. Does she tell any stories about Tibet?
No, not much stories, but all I know is that she used to live in Tibet, but she escaped Tibet.
So she tells you how she escaped from Tibet to India,
Yeah.
right? So when you hear the story, what do you think?
I think that it was very brave of her, and it was a very good effort. If she hadn't done this, I probably wouldn't be alive today.
Parents, or do they share any stories about India, about settlements? No. Do you want to know about these stories?
Yeah, of course.
Like how much do you know about Tibet?
Well, I think the way that they escaped, especially how the Dalai Lama escaped, was really interesting.
Okay. Have you ever read about any books on Tibet? So will you recommend this program to any other students?
Yes, I think that this TCV Summer School is a good learning experience. You get to see how life is with kids who are away from their parents for many years, and it gives you a bigger sense of mind as a person.
Okay.
I think everyone should go to TCV Summer School because it's a good place to learn more about your culture.
Okay, then what do you learn in Sunday school?
Like Yiksu, like
Yiksu.
handwriting, Gurshe.
Course. So do you think it's important to learn handwriting, Tibetan language, course for you?
Yeah,
Why?
so that you can keep the culture alive.
Okay. So do you attend any Tibetan school back in US?
Yeah, I used to, but not now.
So do you think that kind of school is necessary in US?
Yes, if you,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really necessary if your parents will teach you, but I think if you do join Tibetan community, your local Tibetan community, you'll find more friends. You can connect more with the Tibetan community, and you can also learn about your culture more.
Okay. So beside from that, do you have anything else to say?
Free Tibet, free Tibet.
Good. Yay.
That was so bad.
Thank you.